Yeah.
You know, so that's what my whole thing was with the whole Eminem and Melle Mel. I was saying that Eminem cannot win in that situation. Not that he can't win the battle, but he can't win as far as like the narrative goes. Like the masses are going to support him, right? Because he's the more popular artist. He's going to win in that vote. But as far as like hip hop purists and his peers, they're not going to respect that he dissed Melle Mel because Melle Mel's the forefather.
Right. If I was him, right now, clearly Eminem is an intelligent guy, um, and he makes pretty good, well, great decisions as far as marketing goes and just his career, period. But if I was him, to dissolve that whole situation and to de-escalate it, I would have simply offered to bring Melly Mel on tour with me just to pay my respect that way.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let me bring you to a couple of shows just to show my appreciation and to show my fans just how much that you mean not only to me but to the game. Period. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I think that like would have kind of like bridged things.
I think that M does a great job too of giving back to the culture and always showing respect, right? He's always talking about artists that came before him that paved the way. You know, just even by his rock and roll Hall of Fame speech, you know, he named like 50 people. A lot of
Right.
people that people don't even really talk about a lot of times. He's always wearing like t-shirts that show the artists that came before him. So he
Hmm.
obviously cares what the people think, like the quality, like hip hop purists, what they care, you know, what they talk about. So he really does care about that. Um,
He expresses his love for Redman, you know what I mean, Pac, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's dope.
yeah, definitely. So to bring it back to Melly Mel though, it has to be really tough though, bro. Like because there wasn't a lot of money in hip hop as much as it is now back then, right? So
Oh
to
yeah.
imagine all the work that you put in and then like people don't even recognize you on a level that you believe that you deserve, right? That he obviously does deserve.
I
And
mean, it
and
be
not
like
to
that.
have the money that confirms that either.
I mean, it be like that, man. It's just like I'm gonna be real with you, right? This is something that the Locks used to talk about a lot when I was around them. You know what I mean? Because obviously they've been around for a long time, and they felt like they wasn't getting the proper recognition that they deserved, or they wasn't financially where they thought they needed to be. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, um, the respect that they got kind of like outweighed, their finances, and they was like good with that. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they viewed, that thing was like, we at least we got our respect. So it's like all about the way that you view the situation that you're in. And I guess, sometimes it might get to a person knowing that you put in a certain amount of work and you didn't get to reap the benefits. Like, because don't get me wrong, like at times I used to feel like that. I'm like, man, I didn't put in so much work over the years, you know what I mean? Like more than the average. And there's people that then came in, no rainbow, and just lapped me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, imagine the people that didn't like really, really, really contributed, to hip hop and they never got their just due.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it.
But do you think that also is like because you're not as recognizable? Like some people, or decent amount of people, might walk, you know, next to you and not even know who you are.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens though, because listen, bro.
Well, because rap is a young man sport, though.
Yeah, rap is a young man's sport, and we have to be real, man. Bro, I've been on the underground for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So it's an evolving thing. It's like 2 decades is a long time, man. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these young kids wasn't even born. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's like, yo, bro, if you are lucky enough to still be in a space where you're recognized by multiple generations without being mainstream, you have a special situation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I'm far from A list. I'm not B list. I'm I'm recognized by the people who really appreciate hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, I get it. Like that, the older guys at times they feel a certain way about not being. I'm not gonna say saluted or not given. giving their flowers because everybody gives flowers to the pioneers, though. Everybody that I see for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But maybe they like, man, I can't take these flowers to the bank though.
Yeah,
I need something that, something monetary.
absolutely.
So